What up YouTube? It's your boy VSAT back, bringing you guys episode number 2 on Inside the Mind. Now in today's episode we're going to be looking at the map Infection. This was a UMG gaming tournament with COD World League rules, best of 3. I dropped map 1 to this kid. His profile, he has earned $2,000 in money on UMG. He has 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronzes. And like I said, I had dropped map 1 6-5, but I knew this was a very winnable match for me. I don't want to say I choked, but obviously 6-5, you know, I could have won that. So map number 2 here we go. We're on Infection. So Infection I usually play pretty okay. This is probably my second or third best map out of the singles rotation of maps, or just, you know, the competitive search and destroy maps. So here I'm gonna go work B-bomb. What I noticed from his playstyle on the first map, which was Breach, was he usually likes to take mid control. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this B street, and what I'm gonna do is peek that right side. I didn't see anything on the B on the right side, so I decided that I'm just gonna quick plant this bomb immediately. From his playstyle on map number 1 that unfortunately you guys were not able to see was the fact that he likes taking mid map control and never really peeks bombs. Oh wow, I accidentally fast forwarded there, my bad about that. So I ran back towards B-bomb just to give it a peek to see if he hopped the reel. Now, he was actually on it, but he was not on the bomb, but he was already inside there. Now, he ends up stunning me and ends up picking the kill, which is, you know, just a bad gunfight on my BF. Now, it's one of those where, you know, that wasn't really a round I should have won. Once I got stunned, that was kind of ripped. Stuns in this game are insanely weird. I feel like my stuns do nothing. It's like throwing a feather at the guy, and when I'm stunned, it's like I'm in an insane asylum and I'm absolutely yoked up. Like, it's just so bad. So, unfortunately, we're going to drop map number 1 there, but, you know, like I said in the previous episode, you just got to stay confident, stay level-headed, and just try not to, you know, rage. Don't let that, because if you're raging, that's just going to affect your decision-making and affect your thought process. And like I say with singles, is you kind of got to be, it's lucky, yet it's also thinking and being, you know, positive and deciding what he's gonna do. So what I've noticed is he really likes working this middle, so I want to lock down middle for him. So I don't see anything middle, but I like what I like doing on defense on this map is pushing middle if I don't see anything from a sniper, and really holding B. It's one of those things where if you're going to play a 50-50 game and you're going to lock down a bomb, is figure out what bomb you're more comfortable breaking. Now for me, I don't like breaking B bomb control if someone has it. I'd rather break A control. I think A control is way easier to lock down opposed to B. So what I like doing on defense is pushing that middle and then holding B. And then once that gets figured out, obviously you got to alter the play style a little bit. So 1-1 here. That was a nice little round on defense there. Won the gunfight. A little bit of a questionable gunfight. I should have won that, but kind of almost choked it. So I'm going to push middle again here now. I don't see anything initially, but he does jump through. Who catches me. Once again, hits me with the stun, and here we go. Yoked up again, and close gunfight, but I end up losing it. As always, my stun does nothing, but his stun wrecks me. Now, I didn't get hit markers on my stun, so it's not like I hit him, but down 2-1, but as always, just like Breach played, just like this map's playing, he wants mid-map control. That's what he pushes every single time. There's an old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. What people want to do is they want to establish their tempo and their game style, and they're going to do what they're most comfortable with. Now, he doesn't alter in this gameplay at all one bit, so listen to what I'm saying, guys. This is going to be essential when you're playing GBs, any type of competitive. People want to do what they're comfortable with. What he's comfortable with is working middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go A, and then I'm going to try and peek mid map control again. Now, I don't see anything mid, and I don't want to camp here the whole round because he might flank. Now, he's never flanked, but I don't want to give him that opportunity. So I'm just going to go through my progressions. If you ever play football, baseball, basketball, you know, you let the play develop. Baseball, you take a pitch, you get the pitch that you want, you know. Football, you're a quarterback, you're looking at different receivers, you let it progress. Same with basketball, same with the plays. Now that's just a great gunfight right there. I mean, that's just a really good shot. I mean, let's just admire that shot real quick. That was just a really nice shot. So once again, I work A. I know this dude wants mid map. Now he doesn't push it initially, but yet again, what happens? Can't teach an old dog new tricks, and there's the gunfight right there. So that's just kind of a lucky round, to be honest. I don't think with my gun skill, not that, like I said in the previous video, if you guys watched it, episode 1, never thought of myself as a highly good guy as it pertains to gun skill, yet that's a very nice kill right there. I'm gonna say a little bit more luck, but you know what? Let's just take it. 2-2, what are you gonna do? I'm feeling confident. I'm like, yo, that's good. So I'm gonna grab bomb here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work B Street again. Mid didn't work out. This guy got stuns for days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push this cliff. and I just want to peek B Street, see if I see anything, and let's just pause it real quick and see this dude's position. And once again, this guy's got mid-map control, so, you know, this is just what he does, guys. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I'm going to peek here, see if he flanks through, you know. Don't see anything. Figured that maybe he'll change his play style. Doesn't change it, you know. Does not change it one bit. I kind of want to play slow and I kind of want to get a pick. But he doesn't do anything. So I decided here that I'm just going to go plant B. He never checks bombs from what I've noticed. And why would he do it now? So once again, let's just pause it, see where he's at. Obviously, just locking down mid-map control, has no idea that I'm planning right now, so I'm going to plan it. Now, one thing I've learned from Call of Duty 4 since playing Search and Destroy since then is sometimes the best spot is the most predictable spot. Now, the last offense that I planted B immediately, I noticed that he got into the bomb right away. Now, he didn't get on the reel, but he was literally there within the first 8 seconds. So, knowing that, I figured he probably plays close to the bomb. However, I don't know where he plays, and I know that he likes to work middle. So, my assumption in my mind right now is he's going to come from this right side, and it'll be pretty quick. So, what I did was I put myself in a position where I'm mainly holding right side, but I am peeking the left just in case every once in a while. So, he ends up coming through. Like I said, if you look at the time in the first 6 seconds, he walked through at 39 seconds from the bomb timer starting at 45. So he always works mid, and he got there fast. So like I said, that's just me outthinking the opponent, guys. You know what I mean? You guys can do this. Just see their play style, especially when you play a best of 3. Like I said, I usually play best of 1s, but because this was a tournament, this was a best of 3 tournament. So you could really learn your opponent in a best of 3. Obviously, I just went 6-5 with him. We're 3-2 now. I know what this guy's going to want to do. So once again, I'm going to go mid. This dude wants to work mid, and let's see. What is he doing? Once again, he's working mid. Same old, nothing changes. And my stun, yet again, misses. His stun, yet again, hits. I'm thinking in my mind this is a wrap, but fortunately for me, he chokes. He chokes pretty badly. He grenades himself, so that's really unfortunate. We're gonna see it here. That's just one of those rounds where you're gonna be on the bright side of that and negative side of that, you know, numerous times. Unfortunately, he hits the stun somehow. I gotta figure out how stuns work in this game because it always wrecks me. And then he nades himself. That would have been a super nice nade, by the way, because that probably would have killed me if it would have just gotten over that wall, obviously. So I'm on the better side of that. Thank goodness. We're up 4-2. And it's a big round, like I said, after dropping map number 1. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch up a little bit. And why is this doing this? Hold on, guys. Theater is really bad in this game. And I'm going to switch up my playstyle a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush straight A. Both the last 2 offenses, I worked B, and I got on the bomb. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go work A bomb and see if I spot anything. So I don't spot anything mid on a quick peek through, so I decided I'm going to get on the reel right away. So we're going to see what he's going to do. Once again, he worked mid and he's pushing through B. Same old, because now that I outthought him, what did I do? I worked B Street both times, and then I went on a quick plant B. Now he, you know, went through his normal progression. He went right through mid, but then cut B because I had done that, but I had switched up my playstyle and went straight to A Street. So once again, he pushes mid, goes B. Now what I decided was, one thing I also noticed from this kid's playstyle is the fact that he doesn't play super fast, but he doesn't play slow. He gets that map control and then kind of waits for you to do something. So what I figured in my mind was the best play to do was to wrap through his spawn because he wouldn't be back there. I could get away free. So what I want to do now is I want to pull a full map loop. So when I come around this loop here, the bomb is going to be literally right in front of me once I come around, so I don't have to worry about going, you know, behind. So that's the best way to do it, is depending on this kid's playstyle, and if you know for a fact he's not back in his spawn, do that, you know what I mean, because he's going to come from more likely that middle, and then you'll be right behind him, so he wouldn't expect for you to be there because he already cleared it out. So that's why I did that. So we're now up 5-2. I'm feeling good. We're in the driver's seat, but of course, like I said in the first video, guys, close out. You know, if you could win 6-0 every map, do it. Don't give anyone a break, because especially in singles, it just takes one round for him to camp and just get momentum and, you know, wrap. So I got overdrive. I like using my overdrive on defense to really rush him and not expect him. Now I did see him there, and I figured he was wrapping through the left right there. Unfortunately for me, he went straight to the corner. Now, multiple mistakes here on my behalf. What, you know, obviously looking back, what is something I could have done? I could have thrown the stun, but in my mind, you know, he wasn't one to camp, so why would he be there? Now, once again, what is he doing? He goes there, he peeks mid, and then he stays there steady looking at mid because he likes that mid control. That's what he does, so I guess in his mind, that's what I'm going to do. Now, he doesn't actually see me here. I went back and looked at it. He doesn't see me here, but of course, I saw him. So obviously, I could have thrown a stun, would have been good, or I could have rolled the head glitch. But like I said, in my mind, with this kid's playstyle, he pushed right towards B Street. Unfortunately for me, I caught it last second. I should have stayed behind the head glitch. I ended up losing the gunfight. 5-3, whatever. That's a throwaway round. We got a nice lead. I still got my HC, and I want to use my HC if I can get the bomb down on offense, because that's where I feel most comfortable. As if you guys saw the first video, is you get that bomb down, you get into a nice little camping spot, you throw that HC to hover, and you know it presents a new dilemma for him. Even if he kills you, he's got to worry about the HC, and then he's got to worry about the HC, destroy the HC just to win the round, and then you still having a chance if you're not dead, of course. So you know, last thing I did was I rushed straight to A. I'm gonna go back to my normal route. I'm gonna rush B Street hard. He never hits it, so I peek it real quick just to make sure. Not there. I'm not playing no games. I know what this guy's doing. He's going to be middle map like always, and he's not going to peek bomb. So, rush day last round. I'm going to keep him on his toes. I'm going to go straight to my B push. Now, unfortunately, I choke here. I waste pretty much about 12 seconds. I don't know if you guys ever done this. It's like the same thing of shooting just the amount of bullets it should take to kill him, but it doesn't kill him because it's online, and Treyarch games are very booty with how many times they patch the guns and whatnot. I wasted 12 seconds there, and as you could tell, this is actually gonna ruin or lose the map, or lose the round for me rather. So I choke the plant, and he's just camping here. So what I do was I ran to the right, and I probably would have full map looped it because he doesn't get on the reel right away. However, I dropped the defuse. So as I'm planting, now with the timing, he runs up. So it puts him in a much better gunfight than it could have been for myself. That would have been one of those where as soon as I would have planted, he would have turned around and I would have been running out, and it would have been a gunfight where I may not have necessarily have won it, but it would have been the gunfight that I wanted opposed to that gunfight. Obviously, you know, losing that. So 5-4, he's won the last 2 rounds. He's got the momentum on his side. We're on defense. However, like I said, I still have my HC, but God forbid we go 5-5. You know, even if I'm on defense 5-5, maybe I'll use it then. But it's 5-4. You know, I'm not going to use the HC. If I get offense 5-5, I'm going to try and plan it and then use the HC, what I'm most comfortable doing. Like I said, can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's how I feel. That's how I'm comfortable with it. But obviously, you also got to, outthink your opponent. So I'm gonna go Church here. He likes working middle. I happen to catch him. He jumps through. Now my assumption always is he sees me, just because, you know, that's just how I assume. If I see him, he sees me. Especially someone like this. $2,000 in earnings on UMG. He's won tournaments. He's a good player. He's an experienced player. So what I want to do now is I want to play the guess. One thing I've noticed, let's bring up the scoreboard here, is he has 0 plants this game. 0 plants. He has yet to plant the bomb. I'm going to play the 50-50 game. Now, typically, I like locking down B, but in this case scenario, because of where I pushed, I decided I'm going to slow my playstyle down, and I'm just going to camp out A. It's one of those things where it's an obvious spot, but that's what I'm going to do. He's got to plant a bomb. He's got to make a play. So he plants B. So now what I'm looking at is he working out mid? Right off the rip, he doesn't work mid. So my assumption is he goes out through the back. So what I want to do is I want to get to the bomb as soon as possible now and potentially get on the reel depending on where the bomb is down. If it's down to where you can see it from the cliff, I'm just going to work it because obviously he's more than likely going to be on that outside path. So we're going to be looking to where the bomb is and give a quick peek to the bomb. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to not see anything. So I'm going to get on the reel. But I hear an HC, so therefore he's doing my game plan. He gets the bomb down, he's going to play the HC. So because I hear the HC, I'm not getting on the reel. Where the bomb was planted, I was thinking the fact that he would pull a full loop and come mid. He's got to win. He's under pressure. I have 5 rounds, he has 4. The last thing he would have expected was for me to get on the reel, but unfortunately he used the HC, and now I have to adapt my playstyle. So I catch the HC, and you know I'm going to wait for him now. He's got to make the play. So this is just COD timing at its absolute best now. He throws a stun in, but he never sees me run out, and we'll see why from his playstyle. So he used the HC. I'm able to pick it up as a big freaking kill on IBN. So I shoot the HC, and now he's got to come to me. I know he's got to come to me. So let's just see what happens and why he misses me. He goes behind the rock, and once again, he loves his stuns. Now, at the time he did that, as you can see, my little head on the left that he happened to miss, I happened to run out. So this is just COD timing in a nutshell. He happened to win the last COD timing, and I won that one. So I ended up winning the map 6-4. I believe, like I said, this was the 2nd round of the UMG gaming tournament. I lost in the 3rd round, unfortunately. Now, unfortunately, I would have uploaded the 3rd map for you guys. It was potentially one of my best stronghold gameplays. I believe I 6-1 this kid, but the fact is the theater is broken, and every time I try to access it, it's just like blue screen. So game plays forever lost. What are you going to do? We end up winning 6-4. We end up winning this round of the tournament against the kid who's got $2,000 in earnings, a few trophy wins. So it was an overall good game. That's been episode 2 of Inside the Mind. I hope you guys did enjoy. Guys, be sure to leave a comment. Let me know how you thought of the video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And guys, thank you for tuning in as always. Hope you have a great day, and peace.